Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a new release of the NHL 94 Flashback event cards. So we got 12 new cards, so like always, we're going to go ahead and break them down. Don't forget guys, code NOSLEEVES at Kings Coast and G Fuel for 10% off your purchases if you're looking for coffee or that good from G Fuel. Make sure you use the code NOSLEEVES, helps support me as well. Let's get into today's video. All right, we're going to kick things off with the 84 Ben Bishop, and well, it's a Ben Bishop card, so everyone's going to love him. Honestly, this is where you're going to start to see the decline of these giant goaltenders. So, first things first, you want to take notice of, well, his aggression is 80, that's fine, but it's the 5 stats that are capped. So, I've said this all year long, the progression to goaltenders has changed considerably depending on how tall they are. Obviously, Ben Bishop is a tree, so you notice that rebound control, shot recovery, 5-hole, speed, and agility all capped at 78 to make up for the fact that he's so big. Also, his glove high and stick high are pretty low as well. This, honestly, goaltenders don't really matter in my opinion, but that being said, this is where you're going to start to see, I think, Ben Bishop get picked apart because, again, all of those stats are so low and the shooting stats are so high now that you're really going to notice it. However, he does have 2 to spark and 1 to swarm, which is phenomenal in terms of synergy. So, I mean, as a backup, he's going to be good, but honestly, again, goaltender doesn't matter. I have a feeling this is going to cost a lot because of his synergies and the fact he's Ben Bishop. You can get better goaltender for sure. Next up, we got the 85 Nelson Emerson with 2 to balanced and 1 to balance. Sorry, 2 to howitzer, 1 to balance. Obviously, balance not a synergy you're going to go after, but 2 to howitzer is nice, even for early on, free to play guys. Honestly, it's not terrible. He does have 87 to speed with distributor, and he gives you 2 to howitzer, which is nice. His shot is okay. Shot power over 90, but there's probably better options for you. Again, he's probably not going to cost a lot, so, there's that, but not enough, in my opinion, with 91 acceleration. This is a pass for me, so if you packed him, I would sell him. Following him, we've got the 86 Jordan Kyrou. I've watched him a bunch this season because he had 2 games against the Sharks. Super good, man. Like, it's just frustrating. Anyways, 1 to spark and 2 to light the lamp. Not bad synergies. Obviously, 2 to light the lamp with the 91 Gretzky. You've got the synergy activated. So it's not like it's one to go out and get, but it does help. Any of the player-based synergies that you get +2 to that synergy is good because, again, it just takes so much less to activate. Does get 89 speed with distributor. His shot is in the 90s. Again, nothing amazing, but if you're looking to activate Spark after you've got Distributor on, this is probably one of those cards that would be pretty sweet just because, he's a decent card and gives you Spark +2 to light the lamp. So not a bad option for sure. Next up, we got the 86 RUSS COURTNALL with 1 to swarm and 2 to wingman. This is probably an avoid for me just because his shot isn't anything good. He's not overly tall. He's slow. There's just nothing really that hits here. So it's like all of his synergies or all of his stats are just kind of spread out. These are the kind of cards you want to avoid. Not a fan of this one, so I would sell if you got the RUSS COURTNALL. Then we've got the 87 Jake McCabe, 6-1 with 1 to balance, 2 to gladiator. Again, the 2 to gladiator is nice because there are some other cards that have it. Not that it's a great synergy. It's just very easy to activate now. That being said, he's a defenseman with 88 speed with distributor and 89 acceleration with spark. His shot is okay if you get gladiator activated because it gets the power up to 93. Defensive awareness and stick checking is not bad, as well as body checking. It's a good defensive left-handed defenseman, but he's not going to help your synergy, so it's awfully tough, but he shouldn't cost a ton. I'm curious to see what he's going for right now. We'll go take a look. Yeah, 40K is not bad. He should drop as well in the 30s. That's not a bad option if you're looking for a cheap left-handed defenseman. Then we've got the 87 Doug BODGER, 6'2", with spark and 2 to passing playmaker. This is a hard avoid. Any defenseman that has under 84 speed needs to be, or under 87 speed, in my opinion, needs to be 6'5". He needs to be unbelievable in his own zone. His shot is okay, but there's just far better options at this point. Following him, 88 Jacob Trouba with 6'3", 209. That's elite size with 1 to barrage, 2 to workhorse. With Workhorse activated, Spark, and Distributor, you've got a pretty good right-handed defenseman because, again, Barrage is a synergy you should look to activate, but regardless, he's got 91 slap shot power, and his body checking and defensive awareness stick checking, all at 92. Very, very good defensively. If you can get Workhorse activated and you have Distributor activated, then you're in okay shape. Again, he's got elite size, so, not a bad card at all. I'm curious to see what he's going for. We'll take a look real quick. As he is going for, a little high. Wait until he's in the 70s, in my opinion. The 88 Bo Horvat with 2 to Thief, 1 to Heart and Soul. So if you get Thief activated, and there's some other cards that have 2 to Thief, even the 93 Sidney Crosby, 93 faceoffs is obviously great. His speed is 84 and acceleration, so in my opinion, you have to use him at center because he's just too slow. That being said, his shot's nothing crazy. His body checking's okay at 89 is good. His defensively is not bad either. But Heart and Soul is not one you're going to look to activate. 2 to Thief is. So if you can activate Thief, this card would be a good, third or fourth line centerman. He's just not going to help you out in many other places. And in all honesty, if you're going to have a centerman this slow, I'd rather have the 88 Kopitar. 89, Kevin Lowe is next with 2 to Howitzer and 1 to Heart and Soul. Again, Heart and Soul, not one you're going to look to activate. But Howitzer gets this card up to 90 speed. Acceleration can touch 88. Then his shot is great for a defenseman. Body checking's good at 6'2". And then defensive awareness and stick checking also very good. This Kevin Lowe card's actually pretty good. I'm assuming he's like 120K. And wow, 80. Dude, this is actually a decent buy. Not going to lie. Like this card quite a bit for that price. Following him, we've got the 89 Steve Larmer with Barrage and 2 to Speedster. So Speedster obviously always makes a card useful. Then he's got, with Distributor 91 speed. Still kind of a rough skater for someone who's 5'10", but does have 87 body checking, which makes him okay. And his shot is all above 90, so that's very, very good. And Barrage is a synergy that you can start to look to activate as well. So not a bad card all the way around. He is a little bit smaller, which is that one kind of sucks, but we'll take a look at what he's going for. 80K, not bad. Again, decent option as well, especially if you can activate Barrage. On to the big guns, we got the 90 Trevor Linden with Distributor and Speedster. Obviously makes him super valuable, because that's basically the Miro Heiskanen synergy stat. The one thing I'll say is that 87 faceoffs puts him in great shape. Again, 87 is kind of the minimum you want. It's not overly great, but again, it gets you within that plus 12 rating. 6'4", 220 is elite size though. And if you have Spark on your team, getting this acceleration up to 87, phenomenal. His shot is all above 90. Defensively, he's great. This is a really, really well done centerman card that hits on a lot of synergies. He is going to cost a lot. That would be my guess. We'll take a look. Yeah, 200. Anything under 200 is not bad at all. That's a very, very good built centerman with the synergy combo. Then we've got the 91 Yari Curry. So this is actually, I believe, in a set. We'll take a look at. But 2 to Barrage, 2 to Howitzer. Unbelievable. This card is gross. So if you can get Barrage activated, that's a 99 slap shot, 91 speed before Distributor. Then his defensively, he's great as well. Stick checking and defensive awareness. And you could technically use him at center with that 87 faceoff rating. A phenomenal card. Low-key, one of the better 86 upgrade cards in my opinion. I'm probably going to do this upgrade just because I want another righty. And even if you're not going to put him at center, on wing, he's fine as well. And then lastly, the highlight of the event, or this release, we got the 92 Jonathan Toews. 1 to Distributor, 2 to Workhorse. Obviously, that's, incredible synergy combo. Acceleration can get into above 95. His shot is above 92. Hand stats are all above 92. Defensively, he's got 98 face-off, 98 stick checking, 98 defensive awareness, and 90 body checking. One of the best centermen in the game, if not the best, in my opinion. It's going to be, Couturier is still going to be dominant, but this is, if you were going to build a prototype centerman, this is pretty close to it. So, yeah, phenomenal card. He is going to cost a ton. I'm going to take a wild guess at 400. Yeah. So, if you get him, yeah, it's all about 500. 475 is the cheapest right now on PlayStation. I don't know if I'd spend that much, but if he gets around 400K, yeah, that's a very, very good centerman card. So, guys, there's also another free 94 overall card that you can get. Again, if you go to the store here, you had the Jeremy Roenick last week. Now it's the Wayne Gretzky one-timer loan pack. So, you just click on this pack in the store, you get him for free. And obviously, he's cracked. It's a 94 Gretzky. The only downfall here is, if you had a Gretzky, then obviously now you don't. So I had the 91, so I take him out. But just look at this card, man. I mean, 2 to Barrage, got the lamp activated, and it's just, he's gross with Spark as well. Just a super, super good card. And one that, you definitely want to look to activate. Just a very, very good all-around card. And, you get him for 7 days, so there is that. So again, like I mentioned, you can upgrade the Yari Curry. 86 for the Yari Curry, and then 3 of the 75 overall Wayne Gretzky challenge cards. You get those in offline challenges, and then 8 icon collectibles. In my opinion, one of the better 86s because of the versatility and the synergy combo. You're not going to be disappointed, and probably my next one, in my opinion, just Obviously, the Chris Chelios was nice, but the 86, but a forward's always going to be more valuable. And then again, his synergy combo just phenomenal. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And again, please subscribe if you're coming back for daily NHL content. Pushing for that 25K, that quarter, quarter of 100K, man. We're looking for those subs. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.